Tickle. Fire this up.
It won't be long now. Looks good, nice and pretty.
There we go. All right, guys.
In the hills of central Virginia, Tickle, Henry, and Kenny are firing up their 4th batch of peach brandy this week.
That other worm stuff's so young, isn't it?
Even with multiple runs a week, the 3 partners are only a quarter of the way towards their season goal.
We've been making runs of peach brandy for a while now, and I tell you what, it is a time-consuming process. All right. Sure, we could put a little bit more fire under this thing and heat our mash up faster and try to run faster, but then we wind up with an inferior product.
It's ready to cap.
And you might as well not run it if you don't have good brandy coming out of the worm. Drinks is a darn waiting game now.
Yep.
You want to run it slow. You've got to run it slow to get a good product. Only thing you can do, sit there and watch it.
Taking a long time. I agree, because look, I ain't out here to run 1,999 gallons for you. I'm out here to run 2,000.
We wouldn't do you like that.
I know, but I want to get where we're supposed to be. Henry, Kenny, and I have been making good moonshine, but I can't lie to you. At the rate we're going, I don't see us hitting that 2,000-gallon mark. If we don't reach that 2,000 gallons, I don't get my $100,000.
Like a little stream coming there.
It's about time.
Yeah.
We got to figure out a way to speed this process up if we're ever going to reach that 2,000-gallon mark. And you know, Henry, I just don't see us getting it at this rate.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because I got an idea last night.
What you want to do? You want to put another pond in?
I want to put a heater box in.
What the hell's a heater box?
A long time ago, I worked with this guy. It was running rye liquor. I noticed this box sitting above the still, sitting like this right here. And when we finished that still full, he hit a valve, and this mash was in here, ran over into steel, and we had liquor in 5 minutes.
Heater box. Now, I understand the concept. You're heating up mash for the next run while we're making a run. I'm just not 100% sure how this thing works.
After 6 hours of running, Tickle, Henry, and Kenny have only 36 gallons. But a heater box will double their current output, putting their season goal back within reach.
Show me what you're talking about.
There's very few things that you can do to speed up the process once you cap on steel. So I got this heater box idea, and that would help us. If we do that, we may be able to reach our goal. If not, we're in trouble.
Hey, come on here, guys, and I'll show y'all what I'm talking about with this heater box.
A metal detector, huh?
North of the state line in Franklin County, Virginia,
I'm trying to explain it to you down there, but the visual is much better.
to speed up progress on their runs of peach brandy, Tickle, Henry, and Kenny are designing a heater box.
This box here is the heater box. Now, inside this heater box is our mash. The whole trick of it is I've got a small coil worm in here. It heats that mash right to the boiling point.
A heater box is a tool used by moonshiners to warm a second batch of mash while the first is running, saving time when running back-to-back batches. Steam from the still is rerouted through a copper coil that sits in the heater box, bringing the mash contained inside close to distillation temperature. When the first run is complete, the spent mash is drained and the contents of the heater box are immediately dumped into the still. Within minutes, as opposed to hours, liquor will be pouring from the condenser again.
Any little thing is gonna help us out. Things are just taking too long for us to get this 2,000 gallons out. I've never run anything like this, but I could definitely see the advantages of it. Let's get one of these things put together. Henry had a bigger box than what we needed sitting around here, so we cut it down to fit the size that we need.
Hey, Tickle, you need some earplugs?
No, I can't hear no way. All right, I say we can roll the box now.
What'd you say?
It's gonna be a plywood box, and we will route our steam through this box, through the coil that we're gonna build and put in there, and it heats our mash up for the next run till it's right to the point of being ready to make moonshine with.
Should have cut some more off of it, Sean.
Yeah, well, I can do that. There we go.
It's gonna cost us a half a day here doing this, but we'll be able to get that done brandy run.
We're gonna build this box, then we've gotta build a base underneath it. And this base has got to be very strong. With 200 gallons of mash in there, this box is subject to weigh about 1,600 pounds.
It doesn't have to be perfect. It's not like building a house.
I'm not looking at perfection, Henry. I'm looking at it not falling down.
But a real carpenter can't help himself, and that's you.
This is true. A lot of people might look at that and say, boy, that's way overbuilt, but I'm planning on putting 1,600 pounds of hot stuff up on top of there, up in the air, and we can't take a chance on this thing falling down with hot mash in it and kill somebody.
Kill somebody, yep.
All right. That'll be our last leg.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Go. All right.
This won't be too high to get the mash in.
Yeah, ain't bad at all.
We decided to go with a square one. When we calculate these coils that go in that heater box, it's very tricky. It's got a lot to do with how cold is your beer and the number of gallons that's going to be in that heater box. That's how I know just about the amount of copper to put in there.
That right there ought to work good. I think it will. This heater box it's almost a lost piece of technology. They used to use these way back in the day, and what this is gonna do is just about double our production. That's got a pretty good pitch on it, ain't it? Yeah, it's going on downhill though pretty good. All right, there you go. Ooh. We're one step closer to a heater box. Can you get me up just a touch? That'll work.
That should do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, looks good.
Get it loaded up and get it to steel site.
All right, come on back, Henry, come on back. Straight on, straight on. Yep. All right.
Just want to ease it on down.
Yeah.
In the woods of central Virginia, desperate to speed up progress towards their 2,000-gallon goal, Tickle, Henry, and Kenny are ready to set up and test their new heater box.
See, it needs to come up a little bit over there.
I tell you what, I'm liking it. That right there is good and sturdy.
It's perfect.
Yeah. We put a whole lot of work into this heater box. So today we're gonna hook it up onto the steel, we're gonna make us a run, and we're gonna see how this thing works.
Yeah, that's gonna be perfect. Hey, Tickle. So let's get some mash in the steel, fire it up.
Go ahead and get her heating
While
up.
she's heating, then we can work that and save us about an hour.
Okay.
When you're running any kind of moonshine operation, it's a little nerve-wracking, I guess you'd say. But Brandy is even tougher. It's a lot harder to run. When you're so busy, the law is always on you.
Ready to fire up?
Can't get out of it, don't throw the fire to her. The quicker you get that fire under that steel, the quicker you get out that day. So once I get my mash in the steel, I always put the fire to it right away.
All right.
Plenty of time to get all this little stuff done while it's heating up before we cap it.